What's up, Beer Geek Beer Reviews? This evening I will be taking a look at Jackie O's. I don't know if you can see this. Jackie O's Barking a Pumpkin. See if I can get in a wonderful shot of the Barking Pumpkin. Barking Pumpkin. This is an ale brewed with pumpkin and spices, coming from Jackie O's. This is the official Jackie O's pumpkin ale. Right here. 9% alcohol by volume. I know you guys seen that. So with that said, I got this wonderful little chalice glass from tonight's Dogfish Head tasting, and I decided I wanted to use that for this tasting. It's not the pumpkin ale, and I will probably more likely use that for this glass. I've already done a review for the pumpkin ale, I believe, this year, if I'm not mistaken. But with that said, let's get this beer into a said glass, and let me tell you, my fans and my subscribers, what this beer tastes like. I know everybody was like, oh, pumpkin this, pumpkin that, pumpkin this, pumpkin that. But I want to get this beer into a glass. Nope. This is a 1979 quarter, so therefore I'm not keeping it. I don't believe that this is worth extra money. There it is. It is popped open. I kept said cap. And let's get it into said glass. You see that nice little orange color coming out of there. That nice dark copper color. And it is all in. I will set said bottle back there. You will look at said glass. The fish. The fish. It is actually etched. I don't know if it is creating anything down there. I can't see totally through there. It's creating some bubbles. I will give it that. It is creating some nice little bubbles. I will set this down so you guys can get a gander at the beer. There is the beer. It didn't leave too much of a head. So there we go. We can focus in on it now. It didn't leave too much of a head, but it left like a little bit of a ring. And as you can see, there is the color of the beer. Literally. But with that said, let's go ahead and get an aroma and get some kind of take on this beer. Perfumey, which is always a plus when coming to a pumpkin beer, in my opinion. Cinnamon, coriander, definitely ginger, allspice, maybe just a hint of clove. All in all, just a great smelling beer. So let me go ahead and find a spot. This does not have one of the craft beer little like niches in the top of the glass to appreciate said beer. Oh, there it is. There it is. Barking Pumpkin. Anywho, Oh, it's definitely a pumpkin ale. I will give it that much. It is definitely a pumpkin ale. I'm getting more of the pumpkin, the floral kind of waxy kind of. How do I want to say this? Um, it's meaty, it's waxy, it's floral, it's aromatic. It's all everything the pumpkin should be. Now I do know. Excuse me. Let me tilt this bottle to the side. It says, "We've always arrived late in the great pumpkin race." Excuse me. It takes time for our real pumpkins to grow and be harvested before this beer is crafted. After dozens of hand-picked pumpkins from a local farm are roasted and we add the flesh, no skin, to the mash, a fusion of sweet roasted pumpkin flesh and specialty malts laid down a warm crimson canvas. The end of the boil, or excuse me, at the end of the boil, the wort is spiced with ginger, coriander, cinnamon, and a touch of allspice and nutmeg. This spice blend is a bit more exotic, creating a character more akin to the Graham Masala, 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 than traditional pumpkin pie. The finish is dry, and warming with spice and a light bitterness. I'm not really picking up on any kind of bitterness at the end like they're portraying. And if anybody wants to see, besides my feet, there is the barking pumpkin. This will be going on my table. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm getting all those pumpkin pie flavors. I'm getting the pumpkin flavor, the actual pumpkin. And I will let you know right here, right now, that I did look it up, and I believe that it was like 28 pounds of pumpkin that goes into these. Floral, meaty. It's more of a floral thing, especially with this pumpkin. So with that said, I'm definitely going to end it here, and I'm going to say this is a definitely good pumpkin beer, not a pumpkin pie beer. It does have similar flavors that are going on in it, but at the same time, this is a definite good pumpkin beer. So with that said, man, peace, bro, Stews, and as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you guys here in Ohio have had this beer, because I don't think that it is shipped very far from here. So peace, bro, Stews, and as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching said review. And let me know what you guys like about this beer. Let me know what you dislike about this beer, and I will see you again up on the flip side. Peace.